Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to play the Scotch game. And I'm going to be going over some common variations of each and every move. Let's get started. The Scotch game starts with e4, e5, knight, both knights. And then this is the move that makes it Scotch game. The queen's pawn up d4, right here. This does many things. Number one, it attacks this piece right here, the black pawn, and it also confuses your opponent if they've never seen this opening. So, the most common thing the opponent's probably going to do is take with the pawn. If they do this, you're going to take back with the knight, and if your opponent takes back, which is not a good move, mind you, it is a very bad move actually, and you take back with the queen. Right now, you have control over the entire board and center, because this pawn is there, and the queen is controlling everything, pretty much. Look at black's side. Nothing is advanced, nothing is developed, nothing has happened on the black side. The white side has these two pieces right in front. So the next move that black might do is they might move the knight right here to try and attack and develop the pieces. If they do so, you're just going to be attacking it. And now this knight has pretty much only one move, and this is a bad one as well. But the best move that the knight has right now is to move back, which is surprising because going back is not good. But if they move here, then you're just going to attack with your pawn, winning the knight. Now let's just go back just a tiny bit. And let's say that your opponent does not move their knight out. Instead, they attack your queen with this pawn. This is actually quite common because your opponent is trying to find a way to attack back and maybe dislodge your pieces. If they do so, you're just going to go back, because this pawn right here is going to be a target the entire match, and it also blocks the bishop from going anywhere. So now, let's go back yet again, and let's say that your opponent moves your knight. You do the thing, and you attack it. Now, your opponent might try and be smart and just attack back. And if they do so, you're just going to move back, because as I said, this blocks the bishop, and it's a very weak pawn. And you're also attacking at the same time, so the only move for your opponent right now for its knight is either here, which is bad because you just attack it and it's dead, or back, which is not a good move. Now I'm going to go over another variation that your opponent takes. Let's go back quite a bit, and let's see you take. Sometimes, this is actually the better move, your opponent might attack your piece. If they do so, you're just going to defend it with your bishop, just as so. And this is actually kind of a trap, because if your opponent gets a bit carried away and tries to attack your pawn, then you're going to just take the knight. This does a couple of things. It unblocks, so let's go back. It unblocks this attack right here, so it attacks here, and now these two bishops are attacking each other. And it also attacks the queen, so the bishop cannot take, otherwise its queen is gone. So, must do the only thing that there is, and take back. They're probably going to take with another pawn, but if they take with this pawn, let's see, go here. If they take with this pawn, it's going to take their queen. And the only move for your king right now, is to take back. Now they cannot castle because they've moved their king, and you can just take that free bishop that's just hanging. Let's get into another common variation that your opponents might do. So, Scotch game. Sometimes your opponent might not take. In fact, sometimes they might defend this pawn. And if they do this, you're just going to advance this pawn, which attacks the knight. Now, the knight only has a couple of options. Either this move, or, this move, or this move. All of these are bad moves, and let me tell you why. So first, let's say your opponent moves your knight here. you're just going to attack it with this pawn, and it's going to win the knight, because the knight can now not move anywhere. And let's say your opponent goes here. Let's say they go here. Then again, you're just going to attack it. And the only move is back here. And you're just going to attack with the bishop, which opens you to castle and doubles their pawns, because they must take back. Let's go back again. And it's actually the best move the opponent can probably do. So, and it's still bad. So, let's go back here. Here. Okay, now, the opponent is probably going to do this move. Now, this move is bad because, well, it stops the bishop from moving anywhere. And it also puts this in front of the knight. And does not let this knight move unless it moves here. Finally, I'm going to go over how to win against the Scotch game. So let's go all the way back to the beginning and start again. E4, E5, whoops, E5, knights. And after this move, they're going to move the bishop. But now you're going to do the same thing, but instead of moving the knight here, the best move is actually to put the queen here, which attacks this, which attacks the knight, and it prevents the knight from going here and attacking, because they can just take. And you just take back, and they're just going to take. Which is attacking this piece, and you have double pawns right in front of your king, so not looking good for white. But this is how to play against the Scotch game, which is quite a good opening, except for this one variation, a way to beat it. Anyways, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!